Hello, my lovelies. It's G here with Golden Thread Tarot, and I'm here to bring you another channeled message. I hope this message found you blessed and full of abundance as always, my sweets, okay? So let's go ahead and dive in. I do have some cards already out, and I also have a channeled message written down that I'm going to read out first, okay? And then we're going to dive into the cards, and then we're going to pull some more cards if need be, okay? So, the first part of your message is, it's time to cut the cords to what does not serve you. And I saw the Eight of Cups. The universe is weaving something for you, so leave behind what's not for you and make room for something new. You may be receiving a message, something that you have been refusing to leave behind in the past where it belongs. A tower is coming to remove what has become, what has become an obstacle in your path to deeper understanding and living your greatest life. And I also was hearing Many Men by 50 Cent. You may be holding on to mistrust because of past experiences, okay? People have taken from you, and it has made you overly cautious slash controlling, and it keeps you stuck in your head. Spirit has watched these people and has a plan. For many of you, the plan is already in action to right the wrongs and return what was stolen from you. And for examples, I heard money, security, confidence, and peace of mind. You may receive a heartbreaking or disappointing message about someone close or that used to be close to you. Although hard to hear, this information will free you. And in parentheses, they had me put, give you an opportunity to free yourself. So it is a choice. As always, as anything else, when this information comes up, how you respond to it is your business. But Spirit is giving you an opportunity and is saying that this could be the situation that you've been looking for, the example that you need, the information that you need, the last straw that you really need to really, let me take this out of my ear, to really go ahead and stop telling yourself, oh no, I'm just misinterpreting that. Oh no, I'm just thinking deeper than it is. That's not what that person meant. Whatever. Spirit saying this is a chance for you to free yourself from this cycle with this person. They wished an unjust ending on you because I saw the death card. On your career, on your projects, on your relationships, etc. You will be given a new start away from this person and their horrible energy. And they kept showing me like this like writhing black mass is like this person's energy. It's really nasty, you guys. They have unknowingly to you caused a lot of problems for you in the past. They think they have won because you are going to leave something, but this will be a huge blessing in disguise. They're wearing a mask, and your energy will truly bloom and flourish in their absence. So there is this energy here of this person, of like something ending for you, and this person is going to celebrate and is going to be happy and is going to be like, yeah, that's what you deserve. You didn't deserve to have that, or I'm glad it was taken away from you. But Spirit here is here to tell you that this is a huge blessing in disguise, that unbeknownst to this person, you're actually going to be quite happy. But I think from the outside, Spirit is going to make this, it's really kind of a test for this person, I really feel like, right? Because Spirit does not want us to celebrate somebody else's downfall or perceived downfall. And when this person does, Spirit is going to be like, oh, there it is. There it goes. There it is. Like, I gave you an opportunity. You can't say that I didn't give you an opportunity to change. You can't say that I didn't give you an opportunity to do better. You can't say that I didn't give you an opportunity to walk away from this, to wish them well, to, you know what, I've done enough. Let me change my ways. Let me find out a different path. Let me walk down a different path. Let me hold myself to a higher standard. You can't say that Spirit didn't give you that opportunity. And that's kind of what Spirit's like, I'm giving you this opportunity, really. But I really feel like this person's reaction behind closed doors, behind your back to this thing, and I really think on the inside, you're going to be like, okay, Like, oh, I had to walk away from this, or I lost it. Well, you know what? I kind of wanted to walk away from it anyway. So maybe it's the kick in the butt that I needed to just go ahead and get started and go ahead and leave it, right? But on the other side, this person's going to be like, ha 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 ha. And Spirit's going to be like, there it is. I told you not to do it. I told you to leave it alone. I told you to be better about it. I told you not to laugh on somebody's downfall or not to celebrate that. You've made your bed. Um, And I do think later on this person will get an opportunity to right those wrongs, but for right now, this person is going to find themselves in a karmic cycle around that. Crows might be really significant to you right now. And it's just really giving me this energy here of this person thinks that they're being sneaky. They think that nobody sees them or nobody knows what's happening, but Spirit does. Ooh, they really don't want it 555. Spirit knows. Spirit knows, Spirit saw, Spirit was watching, you know, and this person is just thinking that they're just sneaking away, that they're just getting away with it, that you don't know, or that you don't understand, or that this person could have red hair. I just got that out of nowhere. Um, this person could be well known for their red hair, or for coloring their hair, or for their makeup. This person might have like a red wig that they wear. Okay, that just came out of nowhere. But anyway, um, or they might have like a really like prominent like red jacket or dress or coat or something like that that they wear, or shawl or something. It's like, you know, every time they bring it out, people are like, oh, it's so beautiful, this red, you know, that it complements you so well, something like that about the color red. But anyway, for some of you too, this is somebody on the internet that you don't even know. This could be a person that, if any of you have dealt with somebody like stealing your identity or using your pictures online in a weird way, even if you don't know about it. And I'm not saying, you know, I'm not saying get paranoid or get scared about this, but um, there's something here about this person feeling like this sense of anonymity, like, oh, I don't know, like, you don't know me, you don't know who I am, you know. They feel safe. They feel safe because they're feeling like, ha ha, I got away with it, nobody knew, I snuck away in the middle of the night and took this from you, or did this and you have no idea, you know. I'm thinking this in my head around about you, or it's like this person feels like this sense of like, oh, well, nobody knows. Spirit knows. Your spirit guides know. This person's spirit guides know. God knows. There's no place, not even in this person's mind, that they're hiding these kind of wicked intent that they kind of have, or this judgmental energy that they have, or there's something that this person has done that they've said. I feel like it's deeper than just something that they've said. They've put something into motion in the past that really, it really took something out of you. It took food out of your mouth. It took away an opportunity for a relationship, for a friendship, a business opportunity, a career move, something like that. This person did something and they're really in this energy of like, haha, I got away with it. But spirit is like, oh no, oh no, you did not get away with it. I know. I know that you did this. And in some type of way, spirit has delivered this message to you. Because see how, and for some of you, you might know. And you might, you know, you might have been told in a tarot reading. You might have been told in a dream. You might have had just this intuitive feeling about this person. But spirit has come to you, or to somebody. If this is not you, this is somebody that holds sway over the situation, and they've received the message. There's some type of figure here being represented by this Queen of Swords, whether or not this is you or this is somebody else, that this person is like a very just, upstanding citizen kind of energy, and they're just like, oh no, we're not gonna let this fly. Oh no. I just heard for some of you, it's like, oh, I've got them on the case. So Spirit wants you to know they got them on the case. Okay. Again, I do just have to say that this is a tarot reading, right? And, you know, it is not to be used for like legal matters or anything like that. It's for entertainment purposes only. This is not me giving out any kind of like legal advice or anything like that, or saying, yeah, you're going to win or anything like that. I'm just delivering the messages that I see here. And again, there is this energy here that Spirit has taken this. Oh, yep, I saw him do it. And they're taking it to this energy of like enough is, it's like this is coming to an end. So it's like Spirit saw this happen, and Spirit has come to this death energy right here, and they're like, hey, we need you to end this situation. This situation needs to come to an end. And with these pumpkins right here, I feel like there is some type of material gain that this person took away from you. Because pumpkins can be like a representation of like abundance, wealth, abundance, growth, harvest, even protection. Again, I'm also getting that message again of this person giving some type of offering to end something. Like they want to see you crying and sad and miserable. They want to see you sad that something in your life came to an end. What the hell is wrong with this person, bro? But anyway, spirit is going to, you could be receiving a message about this. You're finding out about this. This is your confirmation. Like you are receiving this energy. Okay? And if you have been given this intuitive message that you can't trust this person, that you need to get away from them, that you need to stop doing business with them, stop working with them, yeah, hold on to that vision. This is your confirmation that, yeah, this person is not for you. Okay, this person is not for you, because you need to make an end happen with this person, or either you are going to make an end, or Spirit is going to make an end happen between you and this person, because you have a brand new start coming, and they do not want this person's energy, okay, to have an effect on you and the new energy that you are bringing into your life. Now that doesn't mean this person is going to be like annexed out of your life forever, but it's almost like this person, they just don't have as much sway over you, or they're not as financially or emotionally tied. You're not as, it's kind of just like, okay, like they want you to really pull your energy back away from this person, because like a tower moment is coming, like, because this person, they did something. Again, Spirit is saying like this cycle is coming to an end, conclusions are within reach, and they need you to know that, you know, this is kind of like the final thing in the cycle that needs to be let go of, that needs the final tie that needs to be severed, so that this cycle can come to an end. Yeah. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords, Spirit, if you would, please. Yeah, this person took some type of action. They could have done something in Aries season, but they took some type of action, some type of quick action, without really thinking about the consequences of it. Sagittarius. Again, it's this fire energy. This person could be a Sagittarius. But it's kind of giving me this energy of... Well, just look at the bigger picture. I kind of feel like this person didn't, though. I feel like they didn't look at the bigger picture. Like they didn't see, like all they saw was red. All they saw was that they wanted to get back at you, or that they wanted to get even with you, or that they just had to do what they had to do, and it overwhelmed them, and this person was unable to look at the bigger picture in this situation. They were unable to control themselves. And all they wanted to do was just take aim and like hit their target with that bow and arrow there. This person was like on the hunt, is what I'm hearing. They were on the hunt. For some of you, again, if this is a person who, again, like stole your identity or, you know, something like that, hacked into your, ran some kind of scam on you or hacked into your finances or something like that, like, you know, this person, they weren't at all, obviously they don't even know you, they weren't at all thinking about the issues that would cause you in your life or what bills were about to hit your, you know, they're not thinking about that at all. They don't care, right? All they were looking for was a victim. You know, all they were looking for was a person that they could just take from really quickly. You know, someone who wasn't password secured or didn't have, you know, someone that they could easily like put spyware on their computer or whatever. You know, again, right? They just really quickly took action without understanding the bigger implications of, again, this, your hard work is paying off. Those three cards keep showing themselves. Something could happen to this person in Sagittarius season, like an end could come to this person, to them running scams or them doing whatever it is they do at the end, by the end of this year or by the end of the year. I know this could be somebody that was running some kind of scam around like Christmas or around, you know, like like trying to like steal people's credit card numbers or something like that. Because luck is on your side. That's what this person didn't understand, is that you have actually been working really hard to earn whatever it is, whatever money or whatever blessings, you know, that have been coming into you materially or in any other way. And this person really was like wanting to stand in the way without even understanding, like, no, like karmically, you're owed that, right? Like whatever was coming towards you was yours. You put in the work for it and you have a greater purpose. There is a greater purpose to why you were given the blessings or why you were given the position or why you were given the money or why you were in a certain relationship or why, you know, your life looks the way that it does. There is a reason. There was a reason. And spirit is kind of just like, oh, wow. I set my person up so that they could do this and this and this and this and this. And here you come scamming, plotting, and scheming and or judging them and deciding, you know what, they don't deserve that. I want to take it away from, like, what? Like there's this kind of, there is a much bigger purpose behind whatever it was, opportunity or whatever it was that they took from you. And spirit is like, oh wow, you don't even know what you're really involving yourself in. Like you don't know how big of a deal it is that you did this or you took this from this person or that you know. Yeah, I'm hearing like I volunteer this person as tribute, or like I volunteer, yeah, take their abundance, take their wealth, take their beauty, take their youth, take their something, you know, take their image, take their money out of their bank account or, you know, whatever. And again, I just keep getting this, that like this person wasn't even thinking it through. They weren't caring. They weren't caring about the consequences of their actions. They were just like, yeah, let me just do this right quick, and I don't care. I don't care what issues it's going to cause for them, or I don't care what's going to happen. Again, this person could be an Aries, or you could be an Aries. Again, this could have happened in Aries season. Like, there's just this energy here of just, yeah, I just see two like goats or two rams like butting heads, like running, how they'll like run at each other and just like lock horns. Like I just see that, and this person doesn't understand that no matter what they're doing, luck is on your side. A win-win. Like you were always gonna win. You were always gonna come out of this on top. You were always gonna come out because it was to be that way. This person can't undo destiny. And maybe even for some of you, it was because when I'm looking at this card here, this Aries card, which is why it might be coming back out over and over again, because Spirit's like, you didn't pull all the information out of this. When I look at this, I see karma for this person. There is a huge lesson here that this person is learning. Hey, shh. Hold on one second. Sorry, that suddenly out of nowhere, right? Hold on. But yeah, it's just this kind of energy again. Your hard work is paying off came out again with this new moon in Capricorn. And look, luck is on your side came out again. And again, I just see like these two horned energies like butting heads. Because this person's action is butting right up against work that you have put in. Like it's giving me like Saturn energy. It's this energy of like work that you have put in, lessons that you have learned. You put in the work to own it, to earn it, to have this good luck. And this person is trying to stand and be an obstacle in your way, like in the message, like an obstacle in your way to greatness. And it's like, you're very close to achieving your goals, and regardless of what this person wants, like you are going to achieve those goals that for some reason they don't want you to have. Why doesn't this person want, why don't they want you to achieve your goals? Why don't they want the collective to achieve their goals? They want it for themselves. They want it for themselves. And again, see how in this image, like all of that is trailing down and it's going into this flower and this flower is blooming out of it. Again, it's giving me this type of like, like sacrifice her so that I can get this abundance with the pumpkins again, so that I can have this. This person has been trying to copy you. They've been trying to mirror you, mirror your actions, mirror your choices. Again, it's also giving me this whole type of like catfishing thing, or like this person using your face or using your likeness. For some of you, if you make content, this could be this person like taking your content. They could be like re-uploading your content under a different name. For others of you, this person doesn't want you to leave them behind. They don't want to be left behind. For some of these people, they could think that they're your soulmate, or they think that they're your twin flame, or they're your whatever this person wants to call themselves. No, 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 no. I saw the Four of Wands in that, so yeah, that was a confirmation for that. Spirit said, I don't think so. This person has kind of like an obsession. How like again, this person, For some of you, it's like this person wants your fate to be tied together in some type of way. It's like, I'm failing, like I'm losing. No, bitch, we losing. Okay, like that's kind of what it's giving. It's giving like, no, I'm not going down alone. No, I'm not. I'm not. Mm-mm. Me and you, we're in this together forever. If I'm gonna be chained to this terrible fate, so are you. It's, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Mm. For some of you, this is a person, even though they're not your destined partner or your destined whoever, like they really, 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 yeah. They are praying to whatever they believe in, whoever they believe in, whatever power they believe in, for the two of you to be together. For any obstacles to the two of you being together to be released, and to be cleared, for them to receive whatever information. Or it's like this person is like, tell me, like, what words can I say, what phrase can I use, what manipulation tactics can I use, what will bring this person in, like what will ensnare them, what will trap them with me, what will keep them stuck here. Again, it really feels like this person has like a vision. For some of you, this person has a vision of the two of you being together. For some reason, they think in some type of way the two of you are going to end up like happily together, like happily building a business together, or happily in friendship together, or happily wed together, or happily in whatever type of relationship that they want to have with you, whatever type of pairing they want to have with you. But yet the basis of that is manipulation, is lies, is, even for some of you, maybe even spell work. Like, what? This person has been shown, or has seen the destiny. Maybe you told maybe before you knew, maybe you told this person about what your dreams were, about what you really wanted to do, about who you really wanted to be, about, oh, my dream house and my dream life would be like this and look like this and it would be like that. And this person's like, oh my gosh, me too. That must mean that we are meant to be together. Like, oh my God. Yes, that me, exactly. Me, exactly. That's exactly what I want too. And the crazy thing is that for some of them, they know that they have done stuff that makes them, quote unquote, unworthy or unlikely to actually have that blessed life that they're envisioning. And they're like, well, don't. Well, don't have it. Stay here with me. Stay here in the slums with me, in the mud with me. If we're burdened, at least we're burdened together. Like, at least we'll be, under the devil's rule together. Me and you, chained up. I'm chained up. You can be chained up too. It won't be so bad if we're together. Bro, what the fuck? That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. I'm telling you, for some of you, you're going to receive a message from this person. This person's going to come very quickly, very hotly. They're going to come racing in, and they're going to throw themselves down in front of you and like, oh my gosh, I want to give you everything I promised I was going to give you, or everything you've never had before, or whatever. Right? They want it to seem like, please, like, take me with you. Um, but for a lot of them, they know that it's like this feeling of like, you're my only chance. Like, you're my only chance. If you choose me, if you choose to work with me or be with me or go down this path with me, you're my only chance to have that greatness, that life, that, the riches or whatever it is that they see. Like, this person is like, tying myself to you is my only chance to have that. But yet this person is very fickle. They're very fickle. Like with this Knight of Wands, they'd be just as likely to run in and make like this huge confession to you, but they'd be just as likely to run away or run out, or as soon as you were like, okay, yeah, let's be together, this person would be like, oh, I don't know. Commitment? I'm not sure about that. Maybe not. I don't know. What? Like, huh? What sense does that make? But it's like this karmic energy of this person being like, I just I want to rush in and I want to lock you down and I want us to be together. And then as soon as they get you, they're like, ugh, whatever. Whatever, I got you. It's like, energetically, as soon as you're like, okay, yeah, let's do this, let's lock in, I'll put my other options to the side, or yeah, me and you together forever, let's do this. This person is immediately just going to be like, oh no, actually, I don't want you anymore. And they might not say that, but you're going to see it. You're going to see, because it's almost like, okay, so you have your back turned away from this person, you're looking at other options, you're cleansing the energy, you're letting go, you're cutting cords, and this person is like, no, don't leave me. Don't leave me behind. Don't leave me. Don't let me go. Don't move on. Don't go be happy with somebody else doing something else. Exactly, Empress. This person sees you like the Empress. And they know that you have like all the opportunities to become this Wheel of Fortune. Like, destiny is on your side. 3232. Destiny is on your side to create this energy for you. And I'm going to be honest with you, for some of you, it might be because this person is kind of almost like a karmic test for you. Have you really learned your lessons? Adjustments are required. Are you really sure that you said, oh, I don't want to be with a person that's going to act like this, or I don't want an emotionally unavailable person, or I don't want a person that's in and out of my life. I'm done with people that act like this, or I'm done with friends that act like that. Are you really? Because this person is coming in, is being driven, like magnetized to come in heavy and hot. In spirit, yeah, I just heard that, walk it like you talk it. Like, spirit wants you to really prove to yourself, like, yeah, no, I'm done with this. I'm done with this energy right here. I'm done with this energy right here. If the option is be alone or do it by myself or this, because it's almost as if like you broke away from your chain, and it's like the devil has looked at this, whoever, this masculine energy. I'm just going to say masculine because it's a masculine person riding on this horse. And they're saying like, go get them back. Go get them back. I want a pair here. And now I'm missing one of my pairs. I'm missing one of my dogs. I'm missing one of my pets. Go get them back. And I'm thinking here about how in the traditional Rider-Waite tarot, in the devil card, the devil is like lighting like a fire. It's like light. It's like holding the torch that they're holding up to the masculine's like tail, and it's lighting it on fire. And that's what it feels like. It feels like the devil, or this codependency, or whatever it is that this devil energy is representing, this deep lesson here to choose yourself, to choose better, to choose more for yourself is coming riding in on this black steed to be like, are you really done with people who treat you like this? Are you really done with friends who are two-faced? Are you really done with business partners who end up trying to steal from you? Have you really learned to look, to not ignore the red flags and be done with it? You know, have you really learned to not fall for this person and their sweet talkings and their sweet nature? Have you really learned to use your discernment and to say, oh no, I know what this feels like. I know what this push pull feels like. I know what this energy feels like. I know what this is. No, thank you. Because your energy, again, is just like it's magnetizing this person to come rushing in again, right? To come rushing in. And to ignore the bigger picture that the two of you, that you're not good together, that you're not good lovers, or that you're not good partners, or that you're not good business partners, or that you're actually not good friends, or that they are a representation of something that you are trying to leave behind. Mm. And spirit, the bigger picture is spirit saying like, I'm weaving this opportunity here for you so that you can know, are you really ready to leave it behind? Are you really ready to be like, okay, okay, no more narcissists, or no more F boys, no more F girls, no more of those people that treat me like they used to. I'm not leaving one relationship to jump right into a different, or leaving one relationship and healing from one relationship just to get involved with a relationship that's exactly the same. That's like my ex in a new body. No, I'm not jumping. My nose is itching. Oh, this person wants to come towards you and talk to you. It's this kind of energy of like, have you really, like, not really, have you really put in the work, but it just gives me that energy, like, like the past, your devil, your codependencies, your ego, like it wants to tempt you to come backwards, to step backwards, to be the person that you used to be, the person that you're evolving out of. It's like this opportunity to be like, no, 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 why don't you not? Why don't you just stay here? And not just stay here. Why don't you take several steps backwards? Yeah, and it's because you're at the precipice. You're standing there right on the edge, and here comes galloping down this little path. Wait, wait, don't. You're like, what? Oh, what is that song? One day the world will end, but I'm just waiting to discover. I just real. What is it? I'm just looking for a friend. I don't need another lover. Yeah, Portugal the Man. Ooh, what is it? We're Young. Yeah, We're Young. Young is the name of it, I think. Ooh. One day the world will end, but I'm just waiting to discover. Yes, there's still so much to discover. The world is coming to, like, is in the cycle, right? The world represents a cycle. This cycle is coming to an end, and this person feels it. You being a slave to this codependency, to this cycle, to this whatever it is, and for some of you, if it's being sober, it's going to be that person that you're going to show up with. It's going to be like, come on, man, I got this, take a hit. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I didn't even see this fall out over here, but Queen of Pentacles. Spirit saying, remember who you are, remember your worth, remember that you are an incredibly abundant being. who has everything that you need inside of you to create and to craft this new world that you are so close, right? You're so close to having this deeper awakening, even deeper awakening of your true self. You are so close to grasping and really blooming in this Queen of Pentacles energy. You are so close, right? Like you are so close to closing out this cycle and finding that harmony, that peace of mind that you have been looking for. Exactly. You are so close to victory. Six. Oh, Six of Wands. You are so close to rising above this. The Magician. It's completely within your grasp to do this, to create this. But it's a choice. It's a choice you have to make. You always have the choice to be whoever you want to be. Do you really want to be this new person? Do you really want to have this new life? Do you really want to step out of your old ways and become something different? Do you really want that? Then let your actions show it. And I'm not saying that they're not, but there's something here that you're sleeping on. There's something here, or maybe perhaps it's this person. Maybe this person is sleeping on you and they don't get it. There's something here about you being on the fence between options, between choices. Maybe perhaps you don't realize that you are this magician. Maybe you're giving away, because look, remember I talked about the redheaded person, right? You could be giving away your power to whoever this other person is. You see this other person as the magician. Like they're the crafter, they're the creator. Like they're the one who's making it. It's kind of like, well, my life is happening to me. Not I'm crafting and creating my life as I go along. For some of you, it could be that. It could be an old, outdated mindset that, that's what you deserve, is this secrets, is this lies, is this illusion. This person is I do believe there is a person here that is a representation of this deeper, again, right? It's a karmic lesson coming, galloping and right into your door to say, like, do you still think that, are you still buying into the illusion? Are you still going to fall into the illusion? Or have you truly decided to walk down a different path, to do things differently this go around? You're standing on the precipice of a choice. You can definitely choose healing. You can choose healing. The Lovers. You have a choice in this scenario. Oh my gosh. The Sun. The Lovers. The Sun. The Ace of Cups. You have a brand new beginning. You have a brand new beginning here. And you have a person, Knight of Swords, who's coming in. Oh my God, this person's energy is so good. Wow, it's so clean and it's so nice and it's so honest and forthright. And this person definitely might move slower and they might be a lot less passionate than whoever this other person is. But that's because they don't have the devil at their tail lighting them up. So this person might move slower. If you're a person who's used to people like love bombing you or coming in and being like, bestie, bestie, we're besties, immediately, and wanting to hang out with you all the time and texting you all the time, I don't feel like this person is going to do that. I think that because this person has discernment, they respect their time and their energy, and they're not just going to immediately give it away to just anybody. You know, they're not going to spend 5 minutes with you and be like, you're the love of my life. And as much as movies or TV shows might make us feel like, the butterflies, the passion, the whirlwind, you know, this is not the person that's going to be like, this is the love of my life 5 minutes after they've met you. Now, they might have an intense attraction to you, and they might be like, I'm really drawn into this person. Like, I feel safe around them. They feel nice. I really enjoy being in their presence. It feels really good. But this is not the person who is going to try to, or for some of you, if you're really used to people being very physically intimate very quickly, I don't think this person is going to move fast on that either. I think they're going to take their time. And I think that they're not even going to make a move for a while, for a long while. And you might be like, does this person even like me like that? They do. But they respect their time, and they respect their energy, and they expect you to do the same. This person has a level of standards about them. And it's not in a way where they look down on other people. They're just like, no, this is what I feel comfortable with. These are my boundaries. Like, and I'm not going to immediately let you in. I'm not going to immediately invite you over to my house. I'm not going to immediately be like, come over here and Netflix and chill with me. Like, no. I'm going to get to know you. I might meet up with you in public after a while, but I'm going to know you first. We're going to hang out a couple of times first. I'm going to get to know you and see if you're a person that I'm actually interested in, and if you're a type of person that I really want to share my energy with, because I feel like this person is very energetically sensitive, and they don't just hang out around just anybody. They don't just open themselves up to just anybody. They like to keep their energy like light and airy and clean. And I don't think that this person or this energy right here, it's not mysterious in the way that people that you have dealt with in the past are mysterious. People that you have dealt with in the past are mysterious, are dark and mysterious, and it's because they're shady. They don't want you to know about them. They don't want you to know about their past. They don't want you to know what's happening with them. Because they know that you wouldn't approve of what they've got going on, or who they're being with, or where they're going to where with. This person is not being mysterious in that type of way. This person's not trying to be mysterious. They're just being guarded in their energy. And there's definitely a difference. Yeah. But you have to truly decide to walk away. To walk away from being attracted to this other type of person. And Nine of Pentacles, be okay with things moving slowly. And I do think some things are gonna, with this Tower energy, some things are gonna fall apart. You might have some people be like, well, forget you. I don't want to hang out with you anymore. Or, they're just reminding me of an ex that I had that was really pressuring me at one point. They were over at my house, and they were pressuring me to be intimate, and I was saying, oh, I'm not ready yet. Like, we were doing some things, but I wasn't ready to be like fully intimate with this person. And they jumped up and like started storming out and was like, this is bullshit, blah, 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 blah. And they were at the door, and I was like, if that's really how you feel, then yeah, leave and don't come back. Because it's so inappropriate for you to throw a fit because I'm not ready to be intimate with you like that. And on my part, that was a red flag that I overlooked, that I continued the relationship with that person even though they acted like that. So it could be some type of situation like that, like, oh, I never wanted you anyway, or, I just feel like you should just move slow. Move slow with people. Move slow with friends. Move slow with family. Move slow with with business partners, move slowly with things. That it might be fun to jump in and have such a magnetic, strong, like immediate attraction to somebody, but move slow. Get to know somebody, spend some time around them, talk to them, have conversations with them. You know, somebody who is trying to hide things, or somebody who's, they're only gonna, somebody who just wants one thing, okay, from you, it's gonna become apparent. Okay? There's only so long that a person is going to invest when that's all they want. And give a person enough time and space to talk, they will show you who they really are. So give a person that space and that time, and don't ignore it. If you see them doing things that you wouldn't like them to do to you, to other people, or saying certain things, or doing certain things, or moving certain ways, cut it off and walk away. Because I do believe that this other person is the type of person that if they saw you dealing with certain types of people, or they saw you doing certain types of things, that's what they would do. They'd cut you off and they'd walk away. Because their energy, their time, their space is highly cultivated and it's precious to them. So if you start fiddling with things from the past that you are telling the universe you don't want to be with, it's going to be a red flag. This person is not going to ignore the red flags in you. They're going to see those red flags and they're going to move accordingly. So face those red flags. Face your red flags that are in you. Exactly. Because this is a new cycle here. There is a new cycle starting here. And this new person, they're about business. They're about action. They're about business. As much as this other person might want to come off like that, this new person is about what they say they're about. They're kingly energy. They're king energy. But they're not going to show up immediately. I mean, yes, they are going to apparently be a king energy, but that doesn't mean that they're going to show up giving you king level. How am I going to say this? Again, there's this kind of energy of like, I'm not going to invest immediately into you. I'm not going to give you all my time, all my attention, all my affection, all my everything. And it's not because I'm trying to create a scarcity of my intimacy with you to draw you in. It's not because of that. So have an awareness in you that if you have had people who move like that in the past, again, this person isn't the type of person that's going to respond well to you. Well, why don't you talk to me? Or why don't you certainly don't care. It's like, what? Like, we're grown ups. Like, I'm busy. I have a life. I have a job. I have stuff. It doesn't mean that I'm ignoring you. Like, I'm going to check in with you. I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to make plans with you. But, like, I'm not going to invest my whole self in you right away. Like, I don't even know you. So if you have a tendency to feel like, oh, if I don't have that push pull, like fiery hot once all over me 1 second, and then doesn't talk to me for 2 weeks, and then comes back in fiery and then doesn't talk to me for 2 weeks. If you're used to that, spirit is saying like, flush that type of energy out of your system. Yeah, star card. That's why they want you to know who you are. They want you to know. That way that you don't have like these insecurities based in this, well, like my worth is based in how much attention this person gives me, or how much this person is spending on me, or how much they're texting me. I'm not looking for that external validation from another person. So I'm not chasing after somebody that's creating this dynamic. Yeah. Yeah. if there is some type of Four of Cups energy here, or there is some type of rejection wound here, Spirit is saying you need to work on removing yourself from that, because it is this type of like this fear of rejection, or this type of like, I'm sad and I'm waiting for somebody to come and save me, or that's not going to be the it for all of y'all. But there's some kind of dynamic here that people in the past have really taken advantage of, because it's like, oh well, I have these 3 cups here, but I'm just waiting for this other person to complete me. It's kind of the energy. And when you are waiting for that when you are looking for that energy, you are going to attract a certain type of person, because you feel that way because you don't have like an established sense of worth within yourself. You feel like you need that person to choose you, or you feel like you need that person to blow up your phone, or you need them to spend certain amounts of money on you, or you need them to come over and immediately want to, want to dip and dop and slip and slide with you and chase and run after you, so that you know that they're thirsty for it, or that they want it. This person's not going to do all that. They're not going to show up and do all that. And so it is because they're secure in themselves. Now, it doesn't mean that they don't want you. It doesn't mean that they don't want to be around you. It doesn't mean that they don't want to make time for you, or they don't want to spend time with you. But this is going to be a test within yourself to really face this part of your shadow here. To know, oh, I don't need somebody to do all of that. I don't need to be chosen. Yeah. Because it's creating conflict within yourself, within your being. Because your authentic self doesn't, it's this kind of energy of like, or for some of you, maybe even it's like this energy of like, ooh, I only want to chase after people who act like they don't want me. I'm so interested in a person when they're just like, I don't want anything to do with you. And then as soon as they're like, okay, yeah, I'm like, ooh, I don't want it anymore. There's something here about there's something here about it's just like, I just don't want to be ignored. I don't want to be like, what? Like, of course you want me. You want me, and you're going to show me, and I'm going to make you show me that you want me. And then when you show up, and then when you're there, it's never going to be enough. Because I'm always going to want attention from a new person. Because I'm always looking for that acceptance, for that love, for that validation outside of myself. And I'm sorry if this sounds harsh, but I'm just being real with you, okay? And for many of you, if you're still here and I feel like you know this, and it's stuff that you're already working on. It's stuff that you've already acknowledged inside of yourself, and you're like, I know, Gia. I know, G. I'm trying to work on it. Like, I'm working on it. I'm recognizing these patterns within myself. I'm recognizing these patterns in my friendships, or I'm recognizing these patterns in my partners, or in my business partners, or in my work relationships. Like, I'm recognizing this. I'm recognizing that, I keep looking outside of myself for something to give me that peace, when really I know that peace is got to come from within. And Spirit has been showing me that peace and that sense of mind, if you have that peace of that sense of mind from within, nobody outside of yourself can take it away from you. Right? When that sense of purpose, when that sense of love, when that sense of being chosen and being protected always comes from something outside of yourself, well, somebody can always take that away from yourself. And now what do you have? But if it's something that comes from within yourself, a person can leave you, or a business can fire you, or, a business can fall apart. But you're always going to have this mentality, well, I created it once and I can create it again. If it fell apart, it wasn't for me, and I can learn from that mistake and I can move on. There's like a deeper, like, victim kind of mentality, or there's a deeper uh, um, programming of lack, a fear of rejection, a fear of abandonment. There's like really deep wounds here. And I do feel like you are getting down to the root of those wounds. You are getting down to the root of those wounds, and that's what Spirit is saying here, is that these interactions that you're having now are really getting down, are really mirroring back to you that you have these deep wounds inside of you that are hiding the truth, which is you are a completely self-sovereign, abundant being who doesn't need anything outside of yourself to feel wanted, to feel accepted, to feel beautiful, to feel handsome, to feel desired, to feel profitable, to feel abundant. Like, that source of energy is always within you and is reoccurring and is regenerating. And that you don't need to be dependent on something outside of yourself to give you that feeling that you are the crafter and the creator. Again, it's this energy of like giving your power away to something else, like something else is bigger than me, something else is more powerful than me. I'm just strapped in along for the ride, and I can't do anything about it. And that's not true. Exactly. Here's that Two of Swords energy. Spirit wants you to look deeper, to look beyond what you see on the surface, and to look at the bigger picture of what's really happening here. That was the whole purpose of whatever this is that happened, or whatever this karmic cycle has been with this person. That is the whole purpose. Look at the bigger picture. This other person might be blinded to the bigger picture, but you don't have to be. Yeah. Take time out, because a new romantic cycle is about to begin. Don't let your past hold you back. Don't let past wounds, or don't let the way that you've handled things in the past hold you back from creating and crafting that new future for you. Because this place that you want to be in, it's already yours. It's already given. It's already being crafted and created for you. You just have to jump into it and put yourself in alignment with this, because you're already this. You just have to see yourself as that. And this is going to be about shifting and changing your perspective. It's going to be about a perspective shift of yourself, how you see yourself. And where you view your value comes from. And I really do feel like it's because people outside of you really devalued you, or really tried to hide the fact that you had this innate value. That you have this innate worth to be treated with kindness and decency and love. I'm sorry you've had to walk that path, but you will find this understanding again. I know that you will. Yeah. Your emotions might be running really high. You might be having to face a lot of emotional energy, but you're safe right now. And this personal issue that you're going through, it's reaching a fiery climax. It is. It's time to release the negativity around this. Okay? There's this big Cancer energy here. It's giving me crabs in a bucket with the Cancer crab here. Crabs in a bucket. You might have had other people that felt really terribly about themselves, and so that's how they taught you to feel about yourself, or that's how they projected things onto you to make you want to see yourself the way that they see themselves. You might have been bullied. You might have been the black sheep. You might have been the scapegoat of your family or of a friend group. Again, emotions are running high. You and your loved ones are safe. It's time to release negativity, and a fiery climax approaches. Came right back out again. I want to say stay calm, because I do believe like there's a big fiery like tower moment where a truth is going to be revealed here to you. And again, I feel like it is the success, you know, if you want to have success, it's going to be confident. It's the confidence is going to be key to that. And I feel like you are going to feel that way. This person, whatever it is, it's going to reveal itself to you, and you're going to be like, oh, okay. And I feel like you're just going to get up and walk away, or you're just going to get up and walk out, or you're just going to be like, wow, that's how you really feel. Yeah, that is how I really feel. Okay. And you're just going to walk away, and you're going to block this person, or you're going to walk away from them, or you're going, you know, it's giving me that. And it's giving me this person is just like, I won, they're out of the friendship group, or they left that job, or they did this, they just walked away, ha 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 ha. That's what it's giving me. But I feel like you are going to have such an immense feeling of peace that is going to wash over you. You're going to be like, I really did. I walked away from the issue, from the problem. Because I feel like it's something you've been feeling. You've been feeling that there's a big issue, that there's a big problem. And now there's almost like this feeling of relief, because it's like, I found the source. I found the source of the issue. I found the source of the problem. I found the source of these feelings. Like, and not just within this person, but also it's about you recognizing, you know, what your karmic interaction with this person really, really represented for you, and what it really mirrored back to you. Like, okay, I get it. Like, I get it. Like, this person is highlighting, like, this is how this wound shows up in my life. I attach myself to people who treat me like this, who act like this. Like, oh, I see. It's gonna be like a big, like, a key of the puzzle. You know, like a big piece of the puzzle is going to fall into place. And you're gonna be like, I see. I see what's going on here. I see. Oh, I'm getting chills. Holy crap. Um, and I feel like you're just gonna cut cords, and you're just gonna walk away. You're just gonna be like, yeah, I'm never dealing with that again. Like, I'm not dealing with a person who acts like this, or does this, or I've given you so many chances, and I'm just done. And I do feel like on the surface, it's gonna look like this person, quote unquote, won. To this person, it's gonna look like they won. They got you out of the group, or they, you know, I proved my point to them. Oh, I got them good. They couldn't even defend themselves. They just got up and walked away. I knew I was right. See, I told you I was right. I told you I was right. And I think you're gonna come to the conclusion like that. It's just like, you don't even. It's like, I don't even want to go back and forth with you. What is the point in arguing with you? Like, fine, think you won. I don't care. Like, I really am so invested in this. Like, whatever. You can tell the whole world. You can go around and tell the whole world that you won, that you pumped me out, that you said what you had to say, and I just walked away, and I didn't have anything to say, and I didn't even defend myself. And it's because you're just like, I truly don't care anymore. I don't care how you feel. I don't care how it looks. Like, I don't care about this anymore. Because my peace of mind matters so much more than any type of ego or pride and wanting to be right, wanting to prove myself, wanting to be the loudest person. And like, it's just this energy of just like, no, it's not worth fighting for. It's not worth going back and forth with you over. It's not worth having an argument. It's not worth going around and telling my story to 1,000 different people to clear my name. It's just not worth it. None of this is worth it. And if anybody believes you, or if anybody's on your side, fine. Let them be on your side. It's not worth it to me anymore. And I have decided that my peace, my acceptance, my love does not rest in receiving some type of acceptance or some type of understanding from you anymore. And it's just like, I call back all that power. I call back all that energy, blessed and transmuted to myself, and just let it go. Because it matters so much more. My peace of mind matters so much more than proving myself right to a bunch of people who don't care about standing up for me or hearing my side of the story or whatever. Like, I don't. I don't care anymore. You don't matter like that to me anymore. It's done. It's over. I don't care about it. And it's almost like this feeling of like, oh my God, like, why was I wasting my time, my energy, my focus, my love, my caring? Like, why was I ever wasting it? Even going back and forth or trying to hold on to something that I knew was toxic or that I knew didn't serve me, or that, I was just trying to make it work because this person is my whatever. They're my friend, or they're my boss, or they're my brother, my sister, my mother, my father, they're my uncle, they're my child, they're my whoever. Like, I've been holding on to this for so long, and it's been doing nothing but hurting me, and I just don't care anymore. It's just not worth it to me anymore. And I even see like like your body relaxing, and like your jaw has been like clenched, and it just like relaxes, and it's just like, wow. Like, life is so much easier when I really get to live my life however I want to, not thinking, well, what is so and so going to think about that? What is so and so going to say about that? Is so and so going to allow me to do that? Is so and so going to snatch my car back, or tell me that they're not going to pay for this, or do, like, they don't have any power over me anymore. Like, I don't have to live my life in a way that they approve of so that I can exist or pay my bills or whatever. It's just like, I don't care. I really don't care anymore. And there's something about doing that that is just going to call in abundance and freedom and sovereignty and independence and courage and security. Like, your insecurities, you're just going to realize, like, oh my gosh, like, so it's just it's a complete change in perspective of how you see yourself, what you feel like what you tell the universe, like, yeah, like, what we deal with. So, like, if we deal with situations that make us unhappy, that make us feel insecure, that make us feel trapped, if we stay in relationships that make us feel less than, if we stay around people that we know are talking ish about us behind our back, if we stay involved with people that we know have ill intentions towards us, if we keep ourselves trapped in situations where people are taking advantage of you, or a company is taking advantage of you, if you stay in those situations, that's what you're telling the universe you think you're worth. Because when you know that you're worth more than that, you don't deal with it. You don't deal with it anymore. You walk away from it. You cut it out. Like, what? Why would I deal with this? And there has been something inside of you that has been keeping you in this perpetual state of just dealing with something that just makes you really unhappy because of whatever material gains, or because, oh, I'm married to this person, or, they're my parents, or they're my child, or they're my whoever. We've been friends for so long, or you can't make more friends. You can't craft a group of people around you that feel more like family than family ever made you feel. That feels better than family ever made you feel. You can't go get another job. You can't move out and go find another place to live. It might take time. It's going to take time. It's going to take effort on your part, but you're worth it. And I feel like that's what's really, it's like, I really don't have to deal with this ish. Like, what was I doing? Why was I here? Why was I dealing with this? What am I doing? Silly rabbit. Tricks are for motherfucking kids, and I'm an adult. That's crazy. What? And that's why I said, like, I feel like you're just gonna be like, I just don't care. If they feel like they won, who cares? Because I'm happier. I'm more secure. I'm happier. Like, it's just, I'm out of their control. I'm out from underneath their thumb, you know? Yeah. I'm free, and I'm making the choices that make me happy. I'm not thinking about them before I think about me. I'm not compromising myself or my wants or my authenticity, or You know, like, it's so much wonderful. It's so much better just to think about just me, or just to think about just me and my kids and what makes us happy out of this relationship, or to just think about just me. Wow, what a thought. Putting me first? Crazy. Saying like, no, I don't need to have you mirror this energy back to me anymore, because I don't resonate with this anymore. That's not who I am anymore. I've learned this lesson now, and I don't need to keep people like you in my life, because I've learned. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Have faith in yourself. Have faith in yourself and in your worth, and know your worth, and know that your peace, and your peace of mind, and your security, and your peace and love and harmony is worth it. It's worth it. Thank you guys so much for being here with me today. Good luck out there, okay? Be brave. Show up for yourself. You are so worth it. I'm so proud of you for all the steps that you're making, and I'm so proud of you for choosing better for yourself, choosing to be a better person for yourself. Um, Not that I think that you're a terrible person now, but you know what I mean. Thank you. Okay. Thank you to your angels, spirits, guardians, ancestors, masters, and guides for guiding you to this reading. I hope it gave you the love, light, or clarity that you needed today. Okay. And thank you to my angel, spirits, guardians, ancestors, masters, and guides for guiding me through delivering this message, as well as keeping me safe while they did so. I appreciate you guys so very, very much. Okay. Good luck out there, with all your decisions. Keep making those choices that bring you closer to your authenticity, and that make you feel strong and brave and beautiful. And yeah, because you're worth it, babes. All right. I'll see you later, okay? Bye.